Hi friends, beautiful environment is here and we are discussing a wonderful topic today. Belief versus truth in context to the spiritual progress. Belief versus truth in context to the spiritual progress. Very interesting topic. There is a difference between data, information, knowledge, fact, belief and truth. So we are discussing today belief versus truth. What is mean by belief? We feel it's a real, but it is in imagination. That is in imagination, but we feel that is a real, that is called belief. In another word, we can say repetition of thoughts are nothing but the belief. What repeatedly we are thinking, that will become our belief. Truth means what? That is a permanent. What is a permanent? That is called the truth. There are many isms are there, many cultures are there. Hinduism, Christianism, Islamism, many isms are there. Every culture has their own beliefs. For example, few people will think God has created the universe. Some people will think God is not exist. What is this? Both are beliefs. Theist, one who is believing on God, that is also belief. One who is not believing in God, atheist, that is also belief. When many years before I was thinking, theist who is believing in God, that is only belief. But I realize after many years, those who will not believe in God, that is also belief. Those people are believing there is only one God, that is also belief. Those people are believing there are many gods, that is also belief. Some people will think that they are not gods, they are deities. Whatever it may be, God or deities, that is also belief. Now you understand? So, these all are beliefs only. Buddha was very practical, neither theist nor atheist. He given the four uh, noble truths. What are that? First is sufferings. There is a sufferings. Second noble truth, there is a reason for the sufferings. Third, there is a solution for the sufferings. And four, this is the Ashtanga Marga for the sufferings. But still, we have to believe that, that is also belief. That noble truths are truth, we have to believe that, then only we will walk on that path. So, what I want to convey you here, whatever not in our experience, still in imagination, and we are simply thinking that is a real, that is a belief. Truth is a something that is a permanent. Krishna also told four paths: Bhakti Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Karma Yoga, Raj Yoga. Many Hindu and Christianity people, Muslim people, they are following the Bhakti Yoga, devotion path. Majority of the people on this planet, they are practicing the Bhakti Yoga. Very few people are there, they are practicing the Raj Yoga and Jnana Yoga. Some people will follow the Karma Yoga also. There are people, they will follow. But majority is that Bhakti Yoga. What is that? Belief. So, whether people will worship the God as an idol or as an image or words, that is all our belief. But advantage is here with Raj Yoga, there are certain milestones. Sages and seers and rishis, they did a lot of research and practices on themselves and they documented certain their experiences. And once we will do the same practices, we will understand one milestone. and we can realize, oh, this path is leading to the truth. That is the benefit from the Raj Yoga. Bhakti Yoga, there is no guarantee where we are going and when we will reach. Still, certain people that will work because that is their need. Because every individual's personality is different, and according to their own personality, they have to practice the practices. So, what I want to say you here, whether someone is believing on one God, that is also belief. Crores of God, that is also belief. Whatever that is not comes on our personal experience, so far as that is only belief. Belief definitely leading for us to the spiritual progress. There is no doubt. Whatever the culture we born and brought up, or which environment we came across, certain things, beliefs lead us to this stage now. But still, that belief will become a hurdle.